Hello and welcome to LifeMint. Today we have with us Neeraj Khandelwal, the CTO and co-founder at CoinDCX. Thank you so much, Neeraj, for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me here.
So, CoinDCX became India's first crypto exchange to achieve unicorn status amid regulatory uncertainty over crypto assets. So, tell us about the journey, how it all began.
The journey has been, filled with lots of ups and downs, Meghna. I have been into this space since 2016, and since always, I and Sumit, we have been friends since 15 years, and we believe that India has a lot of potential when it comes to crypto adoption and the about the blockchain technology, because India has so much. India is very advanced when it comes to information technology, and overall the size of the IT industry, the mobile penetration, all of that, all of the indicators are very good. So we always believe that India has a great potential, and India can lead the way in the blockchain revolution. So we started in 2017, building the platform with a view to onboard 50 million customers from India into the blockchain and based technologies, and specifically the crypto. And back then, the term Web3 was not known; it was not coined. But we understood that blockchain, is the new internet technology, and we wanted to onboard 50 million customer base from India. So we began from my flat in Mumbai, and just four people, me, Sumit, and two developers were there, with us, and we started the platform. In the first week of our launch, there was a news in the market. The news was that RBI is going to put a banking ban on crypto. So any crypto exchange cannot have a bank account, right? Uh, I know back then hundreds of crypto exchanges who were under construction. So many people, friends, college mates, they were all developing crypto exchanges. They all backed out, and but we thought that we are here for the long term, and these are small hurdles. Maybe we'll get over them. We'll figure out some ways. So for next 2 years, we pivoted our model, and we went into we built an exchange which did not require INR. It was an exchange within cryptos, and INR was not required. So we could, you can say we were able to sustain for 2 years with a very small team, 20-25 people team. We ran the exchange for 2 years, and simultaneously, CoinDCX along with crypto industry peers, also fought a case against this RBI's decision in the Supreme Court. And 2018, in 2020 March, the industry won the case, right? And that coincided with the crypto bull run of late 2020 and 21. In a matter of 1 year, we onboarded 1 crore customers, during that phase, and that kind of gave us. So for last 2 years before that, we were struggling a lot, and we were but persisting in the market. We were trying to keep up, and then all things went right. Supreme Court judgment, market conditions, overall crypto sentiment, right? The banking support, everything came in place, and CoinDCX was that 1 year was so beautiful. We onboarded 1 crore customers, and so that has been, the brief about the journey, filled with lots of ups and downs. And now, then the government announced TDS, so the exchange volumes again went down, right? So this industry has been exciting for us.
So, do you think that crypto has the potential to shape economies around the world, especially in India?
Absolutely, absolutely. So crypto is a good technology. It's a very efficient technology, and world moves towards efficiency. That's my core belief. World always move towards efficiency. Uh, you can see crypto adoption is happening across the globe already. In 2016, when we started, there were 20 to 30 million crypto consumers across the globe. Today there are 320 million consumers, in the crypto space. And think of countries where India has UPI. India has good UPI system where you can just scan the QR code and pay. That's not the case with most of the countries. Most of the countries, the payments ecosystem is not that developed, right? And crypto has been playing an important role there, right? Secondly, crypto also has also played a role where the country's currency is not very stable. So crypto adoption has been very high, in the countries where the currency is kind of, there is a very high amount of inflation, and overall the economy is not stable. So then people have resorted to the crypto currencies, and that's not entirely applicable for India, but overall, at the globe level, few countries like Lebanon, Venezuela, and then there is lot of adoption happening in Turkey, where there is 90%, almost 90% inflation, right? So crypto is playing a great role in how economies are progressing from here. uh, Payments and store of value are two uh, very critical roles that crypto can play, at scale in the globe. And when a lot of countries do adopt crypto for such use cases, such large use cases, then crypto becomes indispensable, for the foreseeable future. So and then, of course, this is just one part. Right? Then there is a concept of decentralized finance, which is based on cryptos, which is slated to disrupt the current financial system that we see. Because decentralized finance, financial ecosystem, stock markets, banking, and all of these insurance, mutual funds, all of these things based on crypto, right? They are very efficient. They are so cheap compared to the traditional finance, and and transparent, very transparent. Decentralized finance is another part of crypto which can really disrupt the traditional finance. And today, if you see decentralized finance, if you rank the global banks, by their total asset under custody and total business, DeFi stands at number 30 globally already, and it's just 4 year old. It's just 4 years old. So, and it's growing at a very rapid pace, right? Today there are roughly 30 million customers in decentralized finance already globally, and it's scaling rapidly. So overall, the financial ecosystem can be disrupted by crypto payments and store of value. Both of these use cases can be disrupted by crypto in the next 10 years. I believe by 2030, there would be 1 billion customers in crypto. That is, and that's as per moderate growth rates. So, yeah. So to answer the question, huge potential in the next few years.
So, what do you have to say about India's stance on crypto regulation? Like, with its growing popularity, can cryptocurrencies bring many benefits to India with a better legal environment and regulation?
Yeah, because India has a good matured financial ecosystem, and we have so many players. The fintech is growing, the mobile penetration is good, financial literacy is growing, right? So overall, India is a very good market, and crypto can bring in a lot of efficiencies when it comes to and transparencies, because crypto is very transparent. You can track all the transactions, what's happening behind the scene. So it's really, really helpful. And so India can really gain, but of course, in terms of regulations, there is still a lot to be done. Earlier, India was about to ban cryptocurrencies. We know about it, but now uh, India is, I would say, various government agencies, ministries, departments, they are on a track to understand more, right? With taxation, of course, there was a very heavy taxation on crypto, which has completely, which has had a devastating impact on the industry. But I believe in the long run, with gradual understanding with the government agencies gradually building more understanding of crypto, I think regulations and positive regulations can make India as one of the leading players, out there. We know that crypto is being adopted globally. Crypto is disrupting various industries globally, right? So we would want India to be a leader in such a space, and for that, regulations are very, very, going to be very, very important. Even though India has UPI, so payments is fine, but that's fine. India's currency is stable, that's fine. But even then, cryptocurrencies bring in a lot of use cases, and globally, it's going to be adopted for various things. So India should definitely take a positive stance out there and work on the regulations, which I believe is happening. The pace can improve, but I think we are on the right track from that perspective.
So recently, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has also hinted that crypto regulation would be a priority during India's presidency of the G20. So are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, see, given that India is a global front runner in the fintech space already, we should leverage this position to attract more investors, in the crypto space, because Indian crypto space is also thriving, right? And there are a lot of developers developing into this space. Right now, they are shifting outside India to Dubai and nearby countries for development. So that should change, and with this kind of a signaling, it has a major impact. Uh, uh, we know that the startup world, the fuel of the startup world is, when investors put in money, then there is a lot of development which follows. So with these kind of, with India's active participation and leading the charge at, say, G20 this time, it will give a positive signal to the investors, to the startup enthusiasts, to the entrepreneurs. So that's going to be I think, very impactful thing to have. And crypto assets are revolutionizing the fintech space globally, and it would be unsustainable for India to maintain its position as a fintech leader while detaching itself from cryptos. So it's a good thing, and I'm expecting, that India will gain a lot from this G20, and India leading the way on the crypto front.